Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Austin and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save with me, Matthew. Now in today's episode we've got the whole of the transfer special, though we might still be sad because we had a very disappointing season with West Ham. We were expected to finish mid-table or something along those lines, and we were just survived relegation. So we might very easily see ourselves looking for a new club this episode. But if you're looking forward to this episode, why don't you give the video a like? It does help the channel out immensely. You can also subscribe to the channel as well so you never miss an upload. And hit the bell as well so you get mobile notifications or notifications in general on desktop, mobile, whatever, about when I upload. You can also comment on the video saying something like, "Oh boy, I do love West Ham." I don't know why I said it in that sort of accent, but yeah, if you want to say that or something like that, if you're excited for this series, just say. All the comments coming my way, I do appreciate them when I do get some. But yeah, let's get into the episode. So last episode, yeah, I haven't checked that, go check out in the eye above. We just about survived relegation. Overall, we were 3 points off Burnley, who were relegated along with Forest and Fulham. We did finish 16th instead of 17th, like West Ham always seem to finish for some reason. But yeah, not good enough. We need to be very much better. The season budgets have come in. We've probably got 194 million to spend and 4.1 million to spend in the wages. So we've got a very healthy amount of transfers we can do if Mark Noble, our director of football, decides to do anything. However, we have the season review. So these are all the players that came in, and the only ones that were really me were Ramsas, who played 16 games and got 3 assists. He wasn't brilliant enough. Scott Pato, who also was one of our signings. Callum Doyle also. Kentu Wader and Bazzelli. Hardly any of them played really, and all of them, the ones that did play often, which was basically only Ramsas wasn't the best, and he's joining us permanently in all honesty. So we've got to be hopeful that he's better when he's fully committed to the club than when he's on loan. If that's even a thing Football Manager recognises. But yeah, the disappointed that we only staved off relegation. Apparently the board expectations were to remain in the Premier League, but apparently it was also to be mid-table, so around about here, which we failed. They were happy to reach the quarter-final of the FA Cup, where they just wanted us to be competitive, and we weren't in the Carabao Cup when we joined. Biggest win was the 5-1 victory against West Brom. Match to remember, 2-0 victory against Man City, goal of the season, a 5-1 victory against West Brom again, which was a great goal in the 75th minute. We've stayed the same in reputation. We've got a deal for 73.5 million on sponsorship. Sponsorship was almost up by 100 million. Broadcast revenues down by about 10. Corporate and hospitality stays around about the same. Got 2 million more in competition prize money and about £300,000 less in matchday commercial and retail. We got 11 million through total merchandise sales, 1 million coming from non-domestic. 108,000 shirts were sold, with Toklamati, Kudos, Paqueta, Ardagula and Will Prowse the most sold ones. And the best team altogether was Arno Tenas in goal, who I know he's probably the best goalkeeper by miles that we can possibly get, but he's not the best. So if he leaves and we get a good replacement, I won't be all against it in all honesty. Emerson Royal, Jose Mars, Kurt Zoom and Luke Thomas were all the best defenders. Edison Alvarez was the Noor Prowse and Ramsas were the midfielders. Madueke and Bowen were the 2 wingers, and Tokameti was the striker. Most of them didn't even play for me, as in Alvarez and Zuma and Bowen, in all honesty. But yeah, fans play the season, Tokamati. Young player of the season, Archie Gray. Goal of the season, Archie Gray. Top goal scorer, Tokamati. Most assists, Ardagula was 7. Most player of the match awards with 5 was Tokomate. Highest average rating was Jared Bowen. Most player passes completed per 9 minutes was Marsa. Most assists by player this season was Jared Bowen with 7. When it says Ardagula there, so I don't understand that. And competition, we won nothing. And yeah, overall a very disappointing season for West Ham, but getting used to it. So hopefully we stick around at this club. The board decided not to sack us, get good transfers in, get all the deadwood out, and we find ourselves in a continental push, which I highly, highly doubt with how I've seen this team play. But you never know. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to skip ahead now and see what happens. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. We're on the 27th of June. Premier League has just started its new season. If you want to know, Leicester, Leeds and Sheffield Wednesday got promoted. Leicester are not that far behind us in the best team. In the best teams of the top half teams of the league. But yeah, we're still expected to finish 9th. I think it was 8th a bit earlier, but hey. But we have got some transfers that have happened before the season ticked over. So first off, we go to the sales. Kurt Zuma was sold to Montpellier. He said he wanted to leave. I let Mark Noble discuss it with him and they agreed to sell him, so Montpellier came in for him. And we will sell for 4.5 million rising to 5.5. Franco Antonini, who I wouldn't have mind keeping, he was sold for 14.5 million, rising to just under 19 million to Leicester. Mavropanos, who wanted to leave, and I was more than happy to let him go, so Mark Noble sold him. He was sold for 70 million, rising to just under 20 at Al Arabi in, I think, Qatar? Yes, Qatar. And then some loanees. Players that did join so far, Carlos Lopez, a Portuguese, also probably available for Cabo Verde. He comes in from Sporting Braga, in Portugal. So yeah, hopefully he will be a very good player. If you look on his ratings, the 2 times he's played quite often, he has got over 7, so that is good to see. More transfers have happened, as well as an unfortunate happening in the Premier League. Everton have got a 9-point deduction for entering administration. They're £141 million in debt. I don't know how much they were beforehand, but it is a lot of money, and because of that they've gone into administration and they've got the 9-point deduction, so they might end up getting relegated this season. Who knows? In terms of the rest of the transfers that have happened since last time, load of loanees went out. We also sold Saud Abdelhamid, who was a player who was out on loan last season at Fulham. He was sold to Sunderland for 11.5 million. He probably would have got into our team, but hey, he was sold for 11.5 divided to 15. We then sold Arno Tenas for a load of money. He's the first choice goalkeeper at Real Madrid now, but we signed him started last season when we went here for just under 50 million. Real Madrid have come in and paid 72 million. It's rising to just under 100 million. So he goes and plays for Real Madrid. And meanwhile, the players that have joined us signed Josep Luis Romero as a centre back, right back. Ramsas came in permanently like he did, like he was agreed to. Marco Martinelli comes in as our left winger, or our main choice left winger, from Venezia for 8.5 million. Adriano Parasichak comes in as our backup goalkeeper on a work permit, ESC work permit place, because Strakosha, who was given a new contract while halfway through last season, has apparently now got no work permit. I don't understand how the director of football allowed him to resign and then he has no work permit. So yeah, he's just deadwood. Matthias Zaza has also joined us as our new right winger from San Lorenzo for 20 odd million, or rising to 20 odd million. Hector Fort has also joined us as our right back centre back backup. Comes in for 22 million from Crystal Palace. rising to 25.5 million. And Samuel joined us as our first choice goalkeeper, replacing Arno Tenas. Comes in for 8 million, rising to 9.5. And I reckon, or at least I hope, he'll be a better goalkeeper than Arno Tenas, who seems to be making mistakes every other game, or every game, as it turns out sometimes. So transfers of so the games have happened. What I forgot to show you was the friendlies. We lost 1, drew 1, and won 2. But then the first game of the season we lost 2-1 against Liverpool, like the same as our first game of our career at West Ham all those months ago. We then drew 0-0 with Arsenal, which is a very good result there. And then we beat Man United 2-1 away from home. That currently takes us to 11th in the league. And we also got some more transfers that have happened. So Remy Lazo has joined us as our squad player, centre back. He can also play left back, right back. He comes in from FC Porto. He has been on loan at West Bromwich before. Yeah, he's joined us. And now we're going to skip ahead probably until the end of the transfer window. The rest of the games that happened, we played Brentford in the EFL Cup second round. We won against them 2-0. Then we played Red Administration, Everton, and won 2-1. Currently keeps us in 8th place with a total of 7 points. If I go to transfers, nobody else came in once Ruben Lassau came in from FC Porto. A then player to relieve of note was Kostas Zois, who was quite a good youngster. Bayer Leverkusen were offering a load of money for him. I think it was originally about 4 or 5 million. And Mark Noble kept rejecting it, and then they offered 7 million. And yeah, he's gone to Bayer Leverkusen, where he's apparently going to be a regular starter for them in the Bundesliga. So someone who is a fringe or breakthrough prospect for us, who is championship quality, is a regular starter for a team like Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. So yeah. But yeah, that is the transfer window. I'm sorry it's been short. I didn't expect it to be short. I might have to catch more dates to come back to and show you what's happening. But hey, but yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, if you think the transfers have been good, give the video a like. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for mobile notifications and all that so you never miss an upload. And comment saying, who do you think the best signing of this transfer window was? Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.